We're going to go ahead and do a reading specifically for twin flames, for the divine feminine, for the divine masculine. And today is the 7-7 portal. That means we're receiving a lot of energy from our central sun. And that means that also our sun, earth, and Sirius are aligned, bringing a lot of high frequency energies and light codes. Today is a healing and activation day, but it's also a huge day for manifestation. Today is also a huge gateway or portal for soulmates and twin flames too. So we're just going to go ahead and do a little bit of a reading. This is just a general reading. Remember that. I think it's very important that you're doing the one-on-one work as well too. So make sure you're booking me on my website, sparksofdivinelighealing.com. If you do need me, I have tons of healings up there, clearings and activation. Make sure you're doing more energy work during this time as we're clearing a lot of deep blockages, especially if you are a twin flame. You're always doing double the work. Remember that. So make sure you're checking out my website too. I have tons of activations and healings up for today too. I have a really nice reunion activation. If any of you guys are in separation or trying to heal separation wounds, that's a really good one for you too. But I've pinned them on all of my pages, but you can find any of that stuff in my shop. I also do twin flame coaching. It's great, especially if you're in separation and just needing to navigate the process. Doesn't matter where you're at in the journey though, great for everyone. Okay, so let's just go ahead and start with a quick reading for the divine feminine. You're going to be feeling your twin flame a little bit extra right now. You're probably thinking about them, dreaming about them, wanting them. I feel this is part of the magnetic pull, but when we're in these gateways, and remember we just had that Cancer new moon, right, this weekend, and so we're in these energies, it'll get you in your feelings, right? You're going to be thinking about your twin flame a little bit extra. The distance between us is killing me. I long to hear your beautiful voice again. So if there is distance, and this could be separation, this could be just living apart, it could just be having other things going on in life. Oftentimes we're having to navigate that. One of the biggest separations we do is coming to Earth, knowing that it may take many years for you to find your twin flame when you signed up for this journey. You're wanting to talk to your twin flame. Maybe you're missing their voice. You're wishing there wasn't so much either separation or distance between you. This could even be physical distance. Some of you guys might be in different places during this time. I always find that this is like, you'll be able to see how far love travels. When you're thinking about them, when you're sending them energy, when you're talking to them, you know, you're exchanging energy across those distances. Sometimes twin flames don't realize that they're healing the collective when they're sending that energy back and forth, especially twin flame energy too. So there may be a distance or even physical distance between you right now. When times got tough, I gave up too soon. You may have given up on the connection or not had faith or trust in this connection. And this will take you through many, healing of the mind and your thoughts and where it takes you with the twin flame journey. Oftentimes people find that you can't rush the connection, and there's a lot of inner work that goes with that. I just said, if you're a twin flame, you're going to need to heal and clear your energy double. And it just kind of depends on what's going on there too. The thought of you with someone else drives me crazy, and you might be thinking about that, especially oftentimes twin flames spend a lot of time in solitude and reflection, or maybe even time apart. It just kind of depends on the design, and it really depends on what the universe thinks that you need to heal, and like what you need in your lessons too, as to how your twin flame situation will play out. Oftentimes it might trigger you a lot too, showing you places you need to heal, things you need to work on, or even the inner blocks. I couldn't handle your words when you were upset with me. It was too painful. And so this could be things that were said. It could be on either side, but this is a reading for the feminine. Your twin flame may have said things too. So this is like, something has happened. It can bring up a lot of painful stuff. Being reminded that you already were holding this pain in your energetic body, and your twin flame is here to set you free, but it doesn't feel like that, right? We don't like that. And so sometimes it can poke at you or trigger you, and your twin flame can trigger you like no one else too. Oftentimes they may, and this is so that you can heal these areas of whatever is coming up. Just be mindful of that and to work on the triggers. I know we've been together in past lives. I recognize you. You were never a stranger to me. So this is a deep past life connection. You may have done other lifetimes in this lifetime with this person. They may come in and out of your life as needed in this lifetime. But this is a past life connection where you spent many past lives together. This is why when you meet, you go right into that. And you can do that at different stages, but that recognition and love bubble. Whether you're just meeting for the first time and you're right in that love bubble and it feels so, so nice, or you're coming back together out of a separation and into those reunion energies and you're back in the love bubble and it's like this euphoric high, beautiful feeling, right? Beautiful energies between both of you. And it's what you're missing and what you're lacking in this person energetically too. So when you come together, it's like the perfect vibe, but it requires you to do a lot of inner work and to stay in high frequencies. Oftentimes separation can be caused by certain blocks, wounds, or even energies that you need to deal with. So this is a deep past life connection. You know this person. You'll know them by their eyes. I knew you were the one when I met you, and you'll know that this person is the one. And this is something twin flames go through, realizing the connection too. And then sometimes, I was explaining this on a call yesterday, that yes, sometimes twin flames can, we'll say some might continue to date, and usually what happens is you'll realize that you can't, and that you're being guided towards this person or to work on this connection or to work on this union. So you pretty much, when you meet your twin flame, a lot of things change in your life, and sometimes this can be scary or bring up fears or unconscious fears for people, but this is your person. This is the one. This is a connection where the universe is trying to guide you together with this person. So just kind of know that this is your person. I don't know who needs that confirmation. You'll know it within yourself too. I need to tell you the truth. This is like throat chakra, wanting to talk to this person, wanting to tell them how you feel. I'm sorry I hurt you. I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. And for some, realizing that too. And so this is like divine feminine energy of regret, feeling bad. I fantasize about you. You might spend an awful lot of time thinking about this person. There's a strong connection with this person. There's a lot of Kundalini energy and even spiritual energy around the connection, but you won't be able to get this person off your mind. And this is one huge sign or indicator that this is your person. This is the one. But oftentimes this can be confusing because our ego sometimes can't understand the process, or we'll say our physical self, right? Because it's something happening on a soul level and a spiritual level. I know that we have a soul connection. So you know this is a deep soul bond and a soul connection. You can connect with this person like no one else telepathically. You're thinking about them. Oftentimes you're connecting way past the physical, just thinking about each other. Okay, so we're gonna do my deck that I made. I have this in my shop too, and I think it's amazing for manifesting union, or if you're in union, just, you know, continuing forward on that path. So I do have this in my shop too. I search for you in every lifetime. This is a deep past life connection. So once again, you're getting double confirmation. This is a past life connection. You have contracts to learn with this person. Now, what will play out depends on what you both need karmically as to the stories and the narratives. But we have a huge focus right now, this month, in ditching the old narratives. Yes, this stuff happened. It was stuff that had to come out karmically or within the DNA, and starting over anew. So while we're in Cancer season, it's like fresh start energy. It's new beginning. And like kind of, we'll say, writing better narratives. You have too many blocks for union still. Divine Feminine is doing an awful lot of healing right now and releasing your own blocks and your own inner blocks. Your Divine Masculine is always mirroring those back to you too. I know, with what they're saying, doing, and how the connection is going. So you're being guided to clear some deep-rooted blocks right now. And energy healing helps a lot with that. I have so many clearings for twin flames specifically, and this is why, because it brings a lot of stuff to the surface. Our souls speak the same language that only you and I get. This person gets you like no one else. You can talk to them about everything and anything, right? And they understand you. When you're speaking to other people that are not awakened or they're still asleep, I know, muggling, and you're going to notice it's very draining, like when you're hanging out with people that are still asleep and how they act and the old stuff, right, that they're still in. With your twin flame, this is someone who is awakened. They're supposed to be awakened. They are. And this is someone that you get on a soul level. You guys can talk about anything. You can talk for hours. They will understand you on such a deep level, and there's that resonance with it. This separation is temporary. Please be patient with me. So some may be navigating a separation. Know that it's temporary in a stage to coming into union. You need to heal how you're seeing things. A shift in perspective is needed. Your twin flame is going to show you how you're seeing things not as is. They're going to cut through all of your illusions. And they're going to show you ways that you're seeing people in life that you need to heal. Divine Feminine. This is something huge that comes up specifically with twin flames. So just know that for the Divine Feminine. Change how you're seeing the situation to shift the outer situation of it. Trying to stay in a positive mindset and gratitude. Stay in those higher frequencies. It will help your twin flame masculine on their side. All right, mission in motion. This is like honor your agreement. You have this soul agreement, not just for twin flame union, but to do your own divine mission. This is huge. Some of you guys are meant to really, really do this work and ascend so that you can help the rest of the collective, especially twin flame. So this is an important part of your spiritual awakening. But we didn't come to Earth to just sit around and I say Netflix and chill, right? We came here to create a huge change as starseeds. We came here to help the rest of the planet through their ascension and through, their spiritual awakening and to help in some type of way. The best thing you can do is work on activating your gifts more, right? And tapping into your soul mission and purpose. This is going to create a lot of positive energy, not just for yourself, but for the rest of the collective. It will come back to you in really positive ways too. Unification, aligning with abundance. You're meant to be healing your finances right now. Oftentimes you have a lot of relationship blocks and even financial and energetic blocks. Going to the sacral chakra. Heal your sacral chakra is coming through so that you can tap into more abundance and flow better. When your finances aren't great, you'll notice your relationships aren't going great. And so they're connected to your energy level. So heal your sacral. This is your king, your divine masculine, treating them as such. I know, right? like that whole king and queen, because when you merge your universes into one, king and queen, literally you have your own world and they have their own world. The goal is to merge these into one. And very much that king queen. We have a lot of Isis and Osiris energy today too, because we're doing a Sirius gateway. And it's like embodying these archetypes. All right, you need to clear your energy blocks. Time to activate your higher chakras. Make sure you're checking out all the healings on my website and doing more energy work. You still have blocks in your chakras. These are affecting you in the rest of your life too, not just in your union too. So make sure that you're clearing your energy more as we keep talking about. 10 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so this is your masculine, and we're going to say they're coming through in the next 3 cards too. They're healing a lot on their shoulders. They have a lot on their shoulders. They have a lot of responsibilities they've taken on for others. This could be affecting your union, and this is like family stuff that they may have taken on, stuff for other. It could be like some of them have children, some of them have karmic obligations, or they're an empath and they're just taking on a lot of energies from the people around them. And this can be hard to understand because this is something they've struggled with their whole life. Some of them being the support or taking care of other people around them, like their family and things like that. So this could be like family or karmic obligations. We have the 4 of Pentacles, and this is, you need to make sure that you're not holding on to people, things, situations, and past issues that are this is like keeping you from changing. Make sure you're not trying to control this situation or the union. This is isolation too. Make sure that you are releasing things that are no longer serving you or are not good for you, that are affecting your union. So if there are things that are affecting your energy, and this could be people that are connected to you that aren't good for you, situations, or even releasing the past. You need to go deep within your past and to let go of some things that you never fully healed while you were asleep. And when we go through spiritual awakening, it gives us a chance to go deep within our past and to release things and to let go of things, especially old traumas, wounds, and karmic baggage. We can't take them with us. Right? This is where the healing work comes in. If you are in a separation, you're being isolated for a reason so that you can go deeper within your healing. And I know, and how you get out of that separation is to heal fully, and then the outside aligns with you too. So if you are especially in a separation, but the healing work doesn't stop once you go through spiritual awakening, make sure that you're really focused on your healing, especially if you're in a separation. You're needing to let go of and heal something karmically from your past that may be blocking you. 7 of Wands. This is like, okay, this person, your twin flame, is exhausted and burnt out. They are surrendering to the process and the connection, but they're very, very tired, and it could just be from them having to fight or struggle through life. Okay, we have the Judgment in reverse. This is my Archangel Gabriel energy. This is allowing fear to stop you. Is fear holding you back? And this could be things that you're manifesting still or that you're worried about. We oftentimes go to fear and we can't help it. I know we're humans, right? But these are ways that you're still asleep and need to wake up more. These are karmic lessons that you need to learn and integrate. Are there karmic energies that are throwing off your union or affecting your union, or something karmically that you need to resolve so that you're not bleeding? I say bleeding, or bringing karmic energies into your union. There may be more that you need to resolve. This is a reading for the Divine Feminine, so just as family was coming up on the masculine side, you may have family issues that you need to find forgiveness with, resolve, and even let go of on a greater level. It depends. Pay attention to what themes are coming up in your life right now. We're in a Saturn retrograde, so we have a huge focus on healing the past and releasing, we'll say, family wounds and things karmically, especially in Cancer season 2. You may need to let go of some things, especially as the Divine Feminine. This could be healing mother issues or issues that came from the mother side of the family. Pay attention to what story your mother, specifically for the Divine Feminine, was playing out. Make sure you're not recycling and repeating these stories in your own life. Maybe you need to heal something karmically more there. Okay, we have release. Let go of and focus on what is positive and uplifting. Time to let go of the negative energies, negative stories, negative narratives, and even dramas in your life. Stay focused on what is positive. So we have a lot of negative stuff. We can call this checks and balances when we deal with karma. I know the negatives are subtractions and they suck, right? The positive is good things coming into your life. Okay, so we all have this, we'll say, karmic balancing that we're always doing. It's like a juggling act, right, through life, walking on the tightrope. Okay, so when we have the negatives, sometimes it's really easy to focus on those deductions or negatives, but what I like to do lately is just, okay, I got stuff going out, the negatives, but I got a lot coming in, the positives, right, positive energy. Then so stay focused on what is good in your life, the positive. It's going to bring a lot more of the positives to us. So if we stay hung up on a negative deduction karmically, right, we'll stay kind of stuck on that. We need to find forgiveness, let go of, and release attachment to that. We need to stay focused on the positive, stay in gratitude, stay focused on what is working, and let go of what is behind you already, and stay focused on your path. You're not going back there. You're like, I know, we're like fear. That's the fear we're talking about in the Divine Feminine reading. Like, oh, I hope I don't go back there. That was a winding road a ways back. You're not going back there. Continue to focus on your path moving forward and where it's trying to take you. And that is union. Okay, Angel of Wealth. Financial flow comes easily to you. You might want to do affirmations and do some type of energy healing. Once again, sacral coming up huge to heal relationship issues and to heal financial issues. I have so many healings for both on my website. Make sure you're doing more energy work to heal both. So we're having something kind of happening with the sacral, more sacral healing. Okay, retreat. Seek and receive consolation from God to overcome a difficult experience. This is time for reflection, solitude, and contemplation. Okay, so we are in, I believe, 3 retrogrades, but we're headed into 5. You're like, what? Welcome to retrograde season. This is a time where you reflect. Do you notice that maybe you're pulling back your energy or being guided to, or that your twin flame is? This is because they're in the reflection mode, right? We could say hermit mode with Cancer season. Oh my God, right? Okay, they're in their shell. I'm like, you might be trying to get your masculine out of their shell or vice versa, but you're being guided to reflect on the past right now so that you can clear some more energies and be more clear or have more clarity moving forward. So you're being guided to rest right now. I know we're doing a 7/7 portal on Sunday, right? And things are moving fast, but in the general in life, you're being guided to slow down, to rest, and to focus on manifesting and what you really want in life during this heavy retrograde season. Retrogrades come into our life to clear energy blocks. They're pointing you towards your past. You're not going back there, but you have more clearing work that you need to do because you have a lot of blocks in your energy system. So these retrogrades are meant to help you to really figure out what it is that you need to heal, what you need to release, and what you need to work on so that you can do that. So make sure you're doing the healings to heal what it is coming up for you so you can move forward into a higher frequency. Light of hope. Hope gives us positive feelings and energy to accomplish what we desire. Make sure you're staying in that positive, hopeful energy. Make sure you're working with your angels if you're struggling on something right now. Okay, so we're going to switch to the Divine Masculine, but both we're doing a lot of Sirian energy. Like I said, these are powerful energies for twin flames. We can get so much done. That's why when I get off of here, you guys know I'll be doing tons of healings today and activations. That's what we want to be doing with these gateways. So if you're wondering how to use the 7/7 portal, make sure you're doing energy work. I have tons of really good twin flame activations going on my site today. I've pinned them on my pages too. Okay, so let's do Divine Masculine. Okay, so Divine Masculine Collective, Divine Feminine, if you're watching, just take these as messages from your masculine. I'm in love with you and I'm ready to take action. I want to build a beautiful life with you. They are in love with you. They're more in love with you than you know too. So some might not be sharing that with you, but they are very in love with you. They have clarity on their feelings. Even if you're apart right now, know that they've gotten a lot of clarity and done a lot of reflecting in that space. They know this connection. They know that they want a future with you, whatever that might be, because the timelines, we can always shift them and change them and do whatever. Twin flames together are opposites of the same puzzle, right? It's like you got two opposite puzzle pieces, but when you interlock these pieces, you guys are capable of so much more together. You might be having what the other is lacking, or they might have really powerful gifts in areas you struggle with, and so you know that you're meant to have a powerful future together. It's always been you. I don't know how to tell you the truth. I want a new beginning. This person might be struggling to find their voice or to tell you what they're feeling, but they know that it's always been you since they met you, and they know that. So this person might be needing to take action or needing to communicate more. It might be figuring out like a plan. You were my sanctuary. You're the only person I could confide in, and I betrayed your trust. So if those of you guys are in separation, know this person is struggling because they don't have anyone to talk to. They try to talk to their friends and family and they don't get it. Especially a lot of these people might be awakened or unawakened and they really don't get it. They might be awakened, but they might not be a twin flame. And so they might not have understood what your masculine was going through. So they're figuring out that they didn't have a lot of support without their divine feminine. I'm still trying to find a place for myself in the world. And this is like ego, and that this person works hard and wants to make something of themselves outside of this union. They might focus on work or other hobbies or pursuits a lot. Can you let go of the past and forgive me? Can you trust me again with your heart? They want you to let go of whatever's happened in the past and to start over. And they want to make sure that divine feminine can do that. I am afraid of commitment. This person has some type of, we'll say, attachment wounding from childhood. They're really afraid to commit. They're afraid, we'll say, of different things with that, and with commitment and things like that. So I know, like, right, it's like the back and forth of it. So they have fear around commitment. It triggers fear or anxiety. I'm caught up in a karmic relationship. This could be friends, family, lovers, people with children. It just kind of depends. So they have some type of karmic situation that has been keeping them stuck. I can't go another day without you. They're missing you bad. They always say you can't go a day without talking to the person you love. I've been working on myself and I'm not the same as I was before. Both of you are changing, and you're changing fast, and you might notice that since you met that you guys have been, changing and flipping through frequencies. I wish you were here with me. They missed you bad. They want to be with you. They wish that you were there in the physical if you're apart. They might have some blocks in making that happen then, or you guys would just be together, right? So we'll see. There's a lot of blocks coming up for clearing. Karmic blocks coming up for divine masculine in this reading. And sometimes we overthink stuff and make stuff a big deal when we shouldn't. So this could be overthinking their situation too. Just kind of depends. All right, so make sure you guys are finding me to do healings today. 7/7 porthole. Be working on my site. All right, divine masculine. I feel bad about how things went. I wish I could turn the clock back and do things differently. The clock is always divine timing, karmic energy, and destiny. They wish they could do things differently. This could be a redo. So they feel bad about how things went. It's been eating them up. They may not be feeling great. You've triggered deep insecurities I didn't even know I had. Be patient with me while I heal these things. You've triggered a lot of insecurities in them. And they might not have shared these with you, but they're going through the same. Twin flames triggers all of our insecurities at a certain point. My ego got too triggered and got in the way. So this is defense mechanisms, ego in the way. This could be blocking them from taking action or reaching out. Just kind of depends. So we have ego issues. I thought I could detach. Being apart only makes the connection even more intense. They thought they could disconnect and detach from you. I see so many twin flames that are like, I'm done, I'm out of here. I know, right? And they can't. And they realize that and come back. My soul was made with yours in the beginning of time. And remember that you share that soul spark, and that, you're the closest frequency to each other always. And this is why twin flames mirror each other so much, that soul connection. This whole journey was for us to find our way back to each other. When you start to look at life and pull back from that remote view of it and the bigger perspective, everything in your life was, we'll say, designed and leading you to meet this person and to shift into union. We have a reunion energy, especially for those in separation. Someone was asking me what reunion is because I'm doing reunion activations today. This is healing separation, healing the original issues that led to separation, and coming back into your reunion is like happy. You'll probably cry. You're like, right? It's like tearful, happy, everything that you want, everything that you're manifesting, your manifestation walking right in. And this is reconciliation energy, but reconciling any differences that may have led to separation, that where you guys have healed these things individually and you're ready to come back into reunion or union. Okay, have trust, Divine Masculine. Make sure you're asking, listening, and allowing. You may need to open up to trust your Divine Feminine again. You are meant to be using your third eye right now. You have crystal clear vision and awareness. Make sure your ego isn't blocking it. Okay, Holy Grail code, receive the gift. And I always say the Holy Grail is the chalice, the Divine Feminine in our life too. So remember that you're on this union quest, Divine Masculine. Okay, so some of you guys have been in the hermit mode too much. It's hermit in reverse. And so this is like you've been withdrawing, not just from your Divine Feminine, because you find that when you do, you're withdrawing from everyone. It's time to get back into the world. And this is like feeling lonely from that energy. You may not admit it, but you feel very lonely without your Divine Feminine. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse, and this is like, this is like, usually this is high status, but this is like the opposite of it too, that you might not be taking risks, or you might have been taking some bad risks. You might be feeling kind of lazy, materialistic, and you might not feel successful in other areas of your life right now, because this is all about, once you're a twin flame, it's all about just shifting into union and nothing else, nothing within the material. 8 of Wands, slow progress, lack of movement, delays, and this is like no communication. Some of you guys might be in a no contact, no communication, and this is coming up on the masculine side. So some of you guys might be the ones, we'll say, initiating that too. So this is like something with that. You have unfinished business with this person, needing to open up communication. And this is for the Divine Masculine. Some of you guys really need to open up communication more with your Divine Feminine. That's the first step of getting things flowing. You are the Magician. One of my favorite cards for twin flames is, you'll notice the infinity above his head too. This is, you need to manifest. Today is a huge manifestation porthole, manifesting union coming up too. So focus on what you want. And this is using your psychic powers and abilities to manifest union. And then things will flow really fast once you decide. And so many of you guys are being guided to use the energies of today's 7-7 porthole to manifest and focus on union. We have Ace of Wands, and I always love this because I always say that aces are new beginning vibes. So this is an exciting new beginning coming in. This is good news. This is a new start, feeling passionate and fired up. This is like having new energy within the connection. So this is like reunion, union energy, having that new beginning, next chapter, but with your twin flame. This is a twin flame reading. Look up, look forward. Welcome new development for positive changes. Expect positive changes with this situation, especially doing the healing work. A surprise is on the horizon. Expect a nice surprise. And this is with your union. Miracles out of mistakes. And we have Divine Feminine coming through. So Divine Feminine realize that they made mistakes. Use your mistakes to inspire and empower you to face brighter days ahead. So you're meant to learn from these mistakes of whatever has happened within this union. Archangel Gabriel, second time that Archangel Gabriel has come through in this reading. Gabriel guides your creativity. There's a lot of creative energy. Just as the Divine Feminine was being guided to heal their sacral, you're being guided to use your sacral right now. I know you're going to get a buzz off it. Make sure that you're staying focused on creative energy, but also within this union, that you're creating this union in this situation with your Divine Feminine. So make sure that you're using your creative potential with your sacral to uplift this connection, Divine Masculine. You have so much power with your sacral chakra. Remember it. You're manifesting this union and how it is going. Healing any separation wounds for both coming up, reunion and union energies. A beautiful gateway today with the 7-7. It's a porthole for soulmates and twin flames. So it's bringing a beautiful energy we want to be tapping into. That's about it. I'm going to go on this note, but have a beautiful day. If you need me, just go ahead and book me on my website, sparksofdivinelighealing.com. Check out all those activations and healings that I have specifically for today. You just book on my site. I'll come find you. Have a beautiful day.